2 team about to go into the arena.
Yep.
Now, Steg 2 put up quite a good fight, didn't they,
did,
really?
yes, very good robot, yes.
It was 1-1 in terms of flips. Why did you win?
I got more flips than he had. Stood him on his side for a little while, and then the house robots came in.
Now, Tornado, whipping up a storm.
This is an interesting one. It'll run both ways up, so it could be quite difficult to dispose of. If I keep him moving, he might run out of batteries or burn the motor out or something.
So the tactic is flip him as many times as you can.
Yeah, preferably over the fence, if possible.
Out the arena. And the Storm Chasers ready to face Chaos 2, the #1 seed. Now, how's that motor working? Because Steg 2 lent you one, didn't they?
Well, we did get a motor from Steg 2, but we also got a motor from Mousetrap. We have got Mousetrap's motor in here now. Thank you to both teams.
Well, let's hope they give you some luck, because I think you'll need it against the #1 seed. What are your tactics going to be?
I think we're just going to see if we can push them around and break them, or perhaps even give them to the house robots if we can.
Ipswich, seed #1 and reigning champion, Chaos 2.
Can anyone stop the reigning champions, George Francis?
From Huntingdon, Tornado.
Will it be these boys? There's Andrew at the controls, David Gamble and Brian Moss with him. And they have their fan club. Don't forget, the winners of this go through to the series final.
3, 2, 1.
Chaos 2 will be the more aggressive. Trying to burn out Tornado's batteries or motors. Trying to flip Tornado constantly. Tornado, not surprisingly, trying to stay out of trouble. Gets a jet of flame from Sergeant Bash and its CPZ. Again, the quality of the robots, I think, in this series semi-final can be seen by the fact that the house robots haven't been called into play that often. This is Chaos 2 trying to flip Tornado out of the arena and succeeding! That's what he lives for, George Francis!
Cease.
And again, he's bolted off. Look at this. In underneath. If you don't first succeed, try again. Out go Tornado in style. Blown out of the arena. What a way to go out.
Well, the Tornado is blown off course. Chaos 2 go through.
Did you think he was going to do that? Blow you out the arena like that?
Oh, I wasn't particularly surprised by it, but at least it took someone like that to do it.
You've got really far. You must be pleased with your contribution so far.
I'm very happy with it.
What was your plan? How are you going to take that fight? What do you think you could do to beat... I mean, it's the reigning champ.
It's just the usual of ram them and keep ramming them until they stop moving, if we could.
Well, that's been your tactic all the way through, really, just bludgeoning people to death, really. You know, pulverising them into submission. It's worked really well. But not this time, though. Great row with that Chaos 2.
Yes.
Have you enjoyed yourselves?
A lot.
You'll come back again, won't you?
Oh, yes, we'll be back next year.
Let's hear it for Team Tornado! That was amazing.
Well, right, the only thing we could do is stop him.
That's your speciality, isn't it? Flipping him out of the arena.
Throw him. Yeah.
I thought he was going to be a bit heavy. I didn't think you were going to get him out, but you did it.
They're all the same weight.
I said to George, leave him there, he's dead, but he said, no, I'm going to have a go.
Too much of a temptation.
Because you could have just left him there on the side and just left him for 30 seconds.
It was sort of aimed just over the fence, I just couldn't resist it.
It was all set up for it, wasn't it? Well, I keep saying, you're very close to maintaining your title. Still some fights to come, though.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Chaos 2.
Why Chaos 2 is the reigning champion.
Poor old Tornado. Chaos 2 through to the series final. Who will join them, Pussycat or Dominator 2?
Well, he said it himself. He reckons he's the best driver on Robotwars. We will wait and see. You're up against Dominator now.
Trying to attack him from the rear.
Yeah?
Yeah, pull his power link out.
That's the plasma nitride coated titanium boys you were talking about.
I don't think so. I think that's steel, because magnets don't stick to that stuff.
Ooh. Ooh, there's a spy in the team. Well, I can't believe it's not plasma nitride coated titanium. I've said that so many times.
But it don't go rusty either.
All right, let's go and look at that rust heap he's talking about, shall we?
Yeah.
Team, your opponents have just called you a rust heap. What do we think about that, then?
got some nice material to axe on there, Robot, haven't they?
I think they have. You've got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Oh, loads of time, then.
All right. So we'll see you in the arena.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
From Gloucester, seed number 19, Pussycat.
Will they be kittens or will they show their claws, Pussycat?
From Huntington, Dominator 2.
Will they survive the war of words and have the last laugh?
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Watch out for David Gribble, the driver of Pussycat. He's won over 40 trophies for Aikido. He's a mean machine in himself, and Pussycat on the attack. And driving, look at that, very, very simple tactics. Go for the new tyres, shred them, and Dominator 2 would be out. Certainly, Peter Halloway, Chris Hall and Paul Tolliday, the Dominator 2 team will be aware of that now. Can they do anything about it? What they can do is drive that by-wedge in underneath Pussycat. Try and force the cat back onto the arena wall. But Pussycat holding the centre of the arena at the moment, and again trying to get the blade in play. Blade against axe. Variety of weapons throughout this series. Matilda, the sparks fly as the house robot comes in. And Pussycat is in Matilda's lair in the CPZ. Back comes Matilda with the tusks. And Dominator 2 on the attack. And Dominator 2 on top of the moment, perhaps, after the bright start by Pussycat. Can David, the student, now get that blade against the tyres? Well, it was a broadside attack. And whatever the shell, plasma nitride coated titanium, rust, doesn't matter. At the moment, it's withstanding any sort of pressure from Pussycat. Again, they try the tyres. It's an awfully tiring semi-final battle so far, and the shell very nearly lifted off Dominator 2. And that was significant, and you can hear the slamming. And that could be the telling assault that earns Pussycat a place in the series final. Can they finish Dominator 2 off? Will we again go to the judges? And suddenly they've sliced in there, look, to the back of Dominator 2's shell. And this has been a wonderful, wonderful series for Dominator 2. But I think it's come to an end right there. Pussycat, they think they've won it. Dominator 2 look pensive. Busy night for the judges. But Dominator 2 had started so strongly with the plasma nitride thingy, whatever. Pussycat survived the attack, came back, and surely that's the most decisive moment of that battle. Surely that is when Pussycat won a place in the series final.
Well, the judges have made the decision, and based on damage and aggression, the cat still got the cream. They've gone for Pussycat! It was close again, but just on damage alone, they almost had your casing off, really, your shell off. And one of the judges commented, this is why the judges are not comedians, they said you've got to get your axe together. Apparently they don't believe that your axe has penetrated enough.
No, we lost power in this battle for some reason. Don't know why, gas leak probably.
You came so far, though. You got further than you'd expected, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Certainly did. But then you really started hoping you were going to make the final.
Yeah.
Never mind, guys. You got through to the semis. A lot of robots didn't even do that.
That's true.
You'll come back next time, won't you?
Absolutely.
Let's hear it for Dominator 2! Yes! That blade on the front of your cat, that's not a pussycat, that's a lion, it roars!
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, it would wreck the wheels, it almost had the robot out of its shell.
They almost had us out of the ring.
Yeah,
They're a good opponent.
It was a good fight. Two equally matched robots. It's one of the best fights I've seen in ages.
It was a good fight.
When you're through to the final, guys, you're through to the final. You could go all the way.
Yes,
you know. Are you excited?
Definitely.
Well, we'll see you in the grand final, Robot Wars. Let's hear it for Pussycat! We've chosen two of my favourites. I hope they were yours. Will they survive the final of Robot Wars? Bye-bye.